The people getting rich from AI right now are not the smartest ones in the room. They are not the developers. They are not the engineers. They are not the ones who understand how any of this works under the hood. They are the ones who mastered a small set of foundational skills and then applied them relentlessly. I run an entire content and consulting business by myself, multiple deliverables every single day, and I do it with a team of one, me and AI. Today, I am breaking down the 9 skills that made that possible. Not theory, not buzzwords. The actual skills that separate the people winning with AI from the people who keep saying it did not work for me. Let's get into it. Before we get into the 9 skills, I need you to understand why most people fail with AI. It is not because AI is bad. It is not because the tools are hard. It is because people come to AI the wrong way. They use it like a search engine. They ask one question, get one answer, and move on. Or they try it once, decide it does not work, and quit. The people winning with AI treat it completely differently. They have a system, they have a mindset, and they have these 9 skills. The window is closing, by the way. What is advanced AI knowledge today will be basic in 2 to 3 years. That gap is where the money is, and it is closing fast. Skill 1 is about changing your default reaction when you hit a problem. Right now, most people's default is to Google it, call a colleague, or sit there feeling stuck. That is the old workflow. And it is costing you hours every single week. Your new default? Ask AI first. Not after you have already spent 45 minutes trying to figure it out. Not as a last resort. First. You get stuck setting up a new tool. Ask AI. You do not know how to phrase something for a client. Ask AI. You cannot figure out what is wrong with your spreadsheet. Take a screenshot, drop it into Claude, and ask AI. This sounds obvious. Most people still are not doing it. The habit of asking AI first, before anything else, is the foundation every other skill builds on. Skill 2 is the one people skip after they get comfortable with AI. Once AI becomes your default and it starts giving you solid answers, there is a dangerous trap. You start trusting it too much. AI hallucinates. It will cite a source that does not exist. It will give you a statistic that sounds real but is not. There are actual lawyers who were sanctioned in court for submitting AI-fabricated case citations. That is a real thing that happened. The rule is simple. Trust, but verify. When AI gives you a link, click it. When it gives you a fact you plan to use publicly, check it. When it gives you a recommendation, apply your own judgment. AI is a powerful accelerator. Your judgment is still the final checkpoint. Skill 3 is where most AI outputs fall apart, and it comes down to one thing: context. The quality of what you get from AI is directly tied to the quality of what you put in. Weak prompt, weak output. A structured prompt with real context, completely different results. Here is the framework I use. I call it TICA. T is for task. What exactly do you need AI to do? I is for information. Background on your business, your audience, your situation. C is for constraints. What should it avoid? Who are you not targeting? A is for ask. End every prompt with, ask me clarifying questions before you begin. That last one is the most underused move in prompting. It forces AI to identify what it needs from you instead of guessing. Try this right now. Open Claude and type, I want to achieve this goal. What do you need from me to give me the best possible answer? See what it asks you. Skill 4 changes how you think about human expertise and what it is actually worth. Old model, you have a question, you pay a lawyer or consultant hundreds of dollars per hour to answer it. Half the session is spent on basics. New model, you use AI to get yourself educated first. Do the research, understand the fundamentals, get up to speed. Then, when you sit down with the expensive human expert, you skip the groundwork and go straight to high-level strategy. AI does not replace your experts. It makes every hour you spend with them dramatically more valuable. You are not paying someone $500 an hour to explain what a term sheet is. You are paying them to review yours. That is leverage. Skill 5 fixes one of the most common frustrations with AI, the I tried it once and it did not work problem. Here is what is actually happening. You are expecting day 1 results from a system that needs onboarding, just like a person would. Think about how you bring on a new hire. Day 1, they are not at full capacity. Day 30, they are getting the hang of it. Day 90, they are largely self-sufficient, because you gave them feedback, corrected their work, and trained them consistently. AI works the same way. When Claude gets something wrong, do not just delete it and try again. Tell it what was wrong and why. Tell it what you wanted instead. Use Claude's memory feature to update its understanding of your brand voice and preferences over time. The people getting the most out of AI are the ones who treat it as something they are actively building, not a magic button they press once. Skill 6 takes the new hire mindset one step further, and this is where you unlock serious leverage. A feedback loop means AI is evaluating and improving its own output before it ever reaches you. Here's an example. You ask Claude to write a LinkedIn post. Instead of accepting the first draft, you say, "Grade this post against my brand rubric on a scale of 1 to 100. If it scores below 80, rewrite it and grade again. Do not show me the output until it passes." Claude will actually run through multiple iterations on its own, refining the hook, restructuring the argument, strengthening the call to action, before it brings anything to you. Now multiply that across every repeatable task in your business. Marketing, client deliverables, research reports. Anything with clear quality criteria can run through a feedback loop. You set the standard. AI meets it. That is what working on your business with AI actually looks like. Skill 7 feels unsexy. It also creates the most long-term leverage of anything on this list. Documentation. Every process you repeat more than 3 times a week should be written down as a step-by-step playbook. Not because you will forget it, because AI can follow it. Here is the exercise. Pick one manual task you do at least 3 times a week. Break it down into every individual step. Not prepare for a sales call. That is not a step. Open LinkedIn, review the prospect's last 3 posts, check for any company news from the past 30 days. Those are steps. Write those steps down, then hand them to AI and say, "Which of these can you help me automate or streamline?" You will be surprised how much of your week is sitting in manual, repeatable steps that AI can handle entirely on its own, as long as you have written the playbook first. Skill 8 is where the real leverage of AI unlocks, and it is also where most people stop. For a long time, AI was just a chatbot. You asked it something, it told you. Then you still had to go do all the work yourself. AI agents change that. An agent is AI connected to tools, the actual apps you use every day. When AI has access to your Gmail, your calendar, your project management system, your spreadsheets, it stops just advising and starts acting. In Claude, you can set this up right now. Go to claude.ai, click Customize in the left sidebar, then click Connectors. Connect Gmail. Connect the tools you actually use. Then start a new chat and say, "Summarize my 3 most urgent emails." That is not AI giving you a template. That is AI doing the work. The goal is to stop being the person who manually transfers information between your tools all day. Let AI be that person instead. Skill 9 is the one I wish more people heard before they tried to build an AI business. Stop trying to build a new AI company from scratch. The hardest thing in business is not building AI, it is building a market. You need customers, distribution, and a reason to exist. Most AI ventures fail not because the AI was bad, but because there was no proven demand. The faster path. Take a business model that already works, one with proven demand, and use AI to run it with less cost and more leverage. Content creation, consulting, coaching, agencies. These are proven models. What AI does is let you deliver them at a scale that used to require a full team. I produce and distribute content across multiple platforms every week, solo. Not because I am working 80-hour weeks, because AI handles steps that used to require 3 or 4 people. You do not need a new idea. You need AI applied to a proven idea. That is the real unlock. Let me show you how all 9 of these skills build on each other, because they are not random, they stack. You start with the mindset shift. Ask AI first. You add the safeguard, trust but verify. You sharpen your inputs with context. You use that same skill with your human experts. Then you graduate to training AI like a new hire, giving feedback, building loops that improve automatically. You document your processes so AI can follow them without you explaining everything again. You connect AI to your actual tools so it can act, not just advise. And you point all of that at a business model that already has demand. That is the full stack. Most people stop at skill 1 or 2. The ones who build all 9 are the ones you see scaling a solo business to what used to take an entire team. You now have the roadmap. If you made it this far, you now have the full picture of what it actually takes to win with AI. 9 skills, 1 system. And you do not have to figure it out alone. I put together a free AI framework guide so you can hit the ground running. The exact tools, the exact prompts, no fluff. And if you want the TICA prompt template I walked you through today, that is in there too. Copy it, customize it, use it today. Link is in the description. Here is how to actually start. Step 1. Pick one problem you hit this week and make Ask AI First your non-negotiable default. Not someday, this week. Step 2. Open Claude right now, go to Connectors, and hook up the one tool you use most. Gmail, Notion, whatever it is. Take 5 minutes and do it today. Step 3. Find one repeatable task in your business, something you do 3 or more times a week. Write down every step and hand it to Claude. Ask it what it can automate. That is where the leverage starts. All of the resources I mentioned are linked in the description below. As we close out today's video, please share with me your answer to the following question in the comments below. So tell me in the comments, which of the 9 skills are you starting with first? Drop it below. I read every one. By the way, if you have been thinking about leveling up your full AI toolkit, now is the time. We have our summer sale running right now on our website, 50% off everything with code SUMMER50. Link is in the description. Until next time, keep learning and keep building.